Hello again. This video is for people who are not very good listeners. When I say not good, I mean impatient here. When you're talking to them, they're just like, just get to the point. Oh yeah, I got the point. Yeah. You're there trying to express something and they're like, I don't want to listen to random details in your stories. Just give me the summary. Do you do that? If yes, then keep listening. Now, one big mistake that you or anybody who's doing this is making is that you're taking a very narrow view of communication. Like, you're probably thinking that the purpose of communication is to just exchange information. Like, as soon as I get the point, as soon as I get the information, that's it. But in reality, that's not true. We are social beings and the communication has way more purposes for us than just transfer of information. So let's look at all the various needs that are being fulfilled through communication. This is not an exhaustive list, but it covers many for this context. So the first is obviously the exchange of information, which you already care about. Then there is just the feeling of being heard. We connect to other people through communication. We enjoy the feeling of being understood and understanding other people through communication. So it's not just that you understood the other person, they must feel understood as well. So if you cut somebody off, if you're an impatient listener, you might have gotten the message, but they don't have the feeling yet that I am fully understood. They don't have the feeling that I was heard freely. And this is a problem because this will be an obstacle in your connection with other people. We feel connected to people with whom we can share freely. Whenever there is free flow sharing, the bond actually goes deeper. When you listen to somebody with patience, you're telling them that your words are important to me. You are important to me. I am taking time out for you, whatever you have to say. And that brings the relationship closer because they want to feel important. You want to feel important too. And when you give others that time, your ear, that patient listening, it conveys that importance. So if you are an impatient listener, please understand that when you're listening to other people, it's not just getting the messages. It's way more. And if you leave that out, you will be at loss because then people won't enjoy talking to you. You will be isolated. You will feel more lonely. Your life is made up of many diverse needs. Passing on information is one, but connecting well with others is also an important need. That's not a waste of time. Next point I want to tell you is that you don't actually save much time by cutting people short and being impatient. Like, if you try to calculate the difference, option A, you let the person talk freely. Let's say they take 4 minutes. And then option B, you keep interrupting them, you keep cutting them short. Maybe you'll save a minute or 2 minutes, but in the larger scheme of things, you're not saving much. A good analogy would be driving. People who drive fast, they don't really save much time, but the risk of injury, harm, and accidents go so much higher. So by cutting people short, you're not going to save much time, but the risk of offending other people and losing the connection is way too high. And sometimes it can even backfire. Sometimes you can end up actually spending more time because now you are in a fight, now you are in a conflict, they want to talk, you're not letting them talk, they are angry, then you're like, okay, you know what, now I'm going to listen. They repeat everything. Sometimes you go off topic because of your interruption and you might end up actually spending more time. So by trying to cut them short, you can actually defeat the purpose of saving time because you might end up spending more time. And then let's say everything goes well, you actually do save a few minutes. What are you going to do with them? Where do you have to reach in life that you don't have a few minutes to spare? What are you trying to achieve? What are you trying to achieve by being so productive in life? Money, success, what? Let's say you do achieve all of that, then you would probably want people around you to enjoy it with them. But now you're probably not close to anybody because you didn't have time for them. So my recommendation to you is let people talk with full free flow. Give them their time, give them their stage. Let them feel heard. Not only your connections will be better, but you're actually gonna understand them better because sometimes by cutting them short, by being impatient, you actually miss out on a lot. So give them that space to talk however they want. I of course understand that in some cases, you might meet people who are on the extreme end of talking. They just talk way too much, way too long, repeat themselves too much. Even in those cases, if you have to interrupt somebody, do it patiently, do it nicely. The way to do it would be, instead of just stopping them, you summarize them like, okay, this is what I understand, so that they feel heard. They continue to feel that, okay, I am being understood. Probably 90-95% of the cases don't do this at all. Just let people speak freely and listen patiently. If you want to really save time on your life, cut down on people that you are close to, not on their speech. If you're talking to 10 people a day, make it 8. But when you talk to those 8 people, let them speak. If someone is important to you, then their talk must be important to you as well. I hope this helps. Thank you for listening. By the way, some people in the comments have asked me to put on subtitles. If you're watching this on YouTube, then you can just click on the CC and you will see the subtitles, which are auto-generated. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye. These videos can help you to some degree, but if your problems are very serious or painful, you should come to us for counseling. We now have a team of psychologists who can help you and your family live a much better life. Here are some feedbacks from our clients. If you wish to take counseling from us, go to our website page www.shridharlifeschool.com/counsel. Click on this link and fill this application form. We will get back to you soon.